guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I want to say I cannot believe that it is already March. I feel like January and February flew by. And with that being said, I'm sure you all know since January and February are over, that means my bi-monthly goals are over with as well. So today I'm going to recap my goals for the months of January and February and let you guys know how I did. And then I'm going to set new goals for the months of March and April. So let's get right into it. Goal 1, write the ending for the third book in the Alpha Drive series, Restitution. Check, I did this. Goal number 2, complete the first full edit for Restitution. I just finished this not too long ago, so it was right at the end of February I finished this. It feels amazing because the entire book is completely edited. So now it's really just very minimal proofreading, formatting, making sure the layout looks correct on the website when I upload it to the POD platforms like CreateSpace and Ingram Spark. So that's really exciting because it's done and I'm a month ahead of schedule. It feels amazing. Goal number 3, start outlining book 2 of my dark fantasy series. Check, I did this as well. If you guys watched my last vlog, then you'll know I was spending some time outlining for that book, so that one is completed. Goal 4, write 2 chapters of nonfiction project. Womp womp, I did not do this. Goal number 5 was to hold 2 giveaways via Goodreads. I also did this. Goal number 6, post 8 YouTube videos, 1 each week. I think I actually exceeded this goal because I was posting quite a few vlogs during the months of January and February, and I do have a new upload schedule now where I'm uploading Mondays and Thursdays. So I definitely posted more than 8 YouTube videos over the past 2 months, which is great. Goal number 7, compile and submit monthly newsletter by the 15th of each month. Check, I also did this. Goal number 8, read 3 books. I actually read 4 books over the last 2 months. Guys, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I was like, I'm gonna make 2017 amazing and I'm gonna push myself and I'm gonna exceed all of my goals, because so far I feel like I've pretty much exceeded or finished these goals early. So I'm very proud of myself for that. But I read 4 books. Let me pull up my Goodreads list because I honestly cannot remember all of the names of the books and who they were by, so I don't want to mess that up. I read Grace Not Perfection by Emily Lay, which is more of like a self-help and organizing your life type of book. I also read another self-help book, which was Big Magic, Creative Living Beyond Fear, and that was by Elizabeth Gilbert. She also wrote Eat, Pray, Love. And I also read The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Beep, a counterintuitive approach to living a good life by Mark Manson. So I read 3 kind of like self-help, inspirational, motivational type books. And then I did finish reading Rebel Spring, which is the 2nd book in the Fallen Kingdom series, and that's by Morgan Rhodes. So I read 4 books in January and February, exceeding my goal by 1 book. So it's great to exceed that goal. Goal 9, plan book launch for Restitution. I have done this. I have all of the marketing materials and my promotional materials ready to go. Any sort of ads I want to run, price promotions for the Alpha Drive and the Order of Omega, I have it all planned out and ready to go. So I'm just waiting for end of March and early April to get here so I can get all of that rolling. Goal 10, research requirements for audiobooks. Womp womp. I didn't do this. I was doing so much other stuff and so focused. I was like, audiobooks, back of my mind, way far back there. Goal 11, start prepping for BookCon. Check, I did this, and I actually recently ordered a banner stand that has my name and my books listed on it. It turned out so well. I did post a picture of it on Instagram and I think on Facebook as well. I'll leave it somewhere here or I'll cut to the picture so you guys can see it, but it turned out so great. I love it. I had a coupon as well, so it knocked like $50 or $100 off of it. So it was just a great deal and I wanted to go ahead and just make the artwork for it. I'm so happy with how it turned out. It looks so professional and I cannot wait to have it sitting behind me at BookCon. Don't forget, I will be there. It's June 3rd and June 4th and I do have my booth number. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head, but if I remember to put it in this video, I'll leave it right here so you know what booth number. It's not going to say Kristen Martin Books, it'll say Black Falcon Press because that's my publishing company. So that is the booth you should look for to find me at BookCon, is the one that's listed Black Falcon Press. Goal 12, book flights and hotel for BookCon. Check, done. Goal 13, write and journal weekly. I also did this, very proud of myself for keeping up with my journal, and sometimes I even journal twice a week. So I did really well with that one. Goal 14, go for a run 4 times a week and work out. Check, I also did this. And goal 15, strive for balance daily. I will also give myself a check mark for that because I made a conscious effort to make sure I felt balanced and not stressed out and that all areas of my life were being taken care of. So if you were keeping track, I completed 13 out of 15 of my goals, which is an 86.7% completion rate. And if you've watched my previous bi-monthly goal videos, then you know I consider myself a success if I complete 75% more of my tasks. So the fact that I was almost at a 90% go rate these past 2 months is incredible. Give myself a pat on the back because I'm really proud of myself. I got a lot done these past 2 months. And if you're one of those people who tries quarterly goals or monthly goals and they're not working for you, or maybe you don't do any goal setting at all, I highly recommend trying bi-monthly goals. For me, it's long enough where I can get things done, but at the same time, and I know this is contradictory, it's short enough where I feel like I'm not, wasting a month not doing anything and then scrambling the last 2 months like you would in quarterly goals, or in monthly goals, you're just scrambling in general because you feel like you don't have enough time. So I would highly recommend trying bi-monthly goals if you haven't. I started doing this mid last year and it has just changed my productivity and my progress in every way possible and in the best way possible. So highly recommend trying bi-monthly goals. All right, so let's get into my March and April goals. I have 15, so the same amount as the last 2 months. Here we go. Goal 1, format restitution for paperback, hardcover, and ebook. I really need to have this done by mid-March because I would like to order a physical proof of the book, and that way I can look through it and make sure it looks good on the physical copy. Goal number 2, release restitution in all formats. In case you didn't know, the third book in the Alpha Drive series, which is Restitution, will be releasing on April 4th this year. So we are less than a month away from its release date. So excited, but wow, I have a lot that I need to do in the next couple of weeks. Goal number 3, finish outlining book 2 of my dark fantasy series. We will see if I will get to that. Goal 4, start secret project. So I came up with another project idea, and I'll give you a hint, I've already started it because I was so excited about it, and I was really inspired for a couple of weeks, and I still am. So I started working on it, and so I can already check this one off because I've already started it. And I can't say too much about it now. I'll let you guys know when it's ready, but I am super excited about it. Goal number 5, hold 2 giveaways via Goodreads, standard. Goal 6, post 16 YouTube videos, 2 each week. So if you didn't know, I do have a new upload schedule where I'm uploading writing advice videos on Mondays and personal day in the life vlogs on Thursdays. So that is my new schedule, which means there are now 2 videos per week that will be coming out, which means over 2 months I will need to post 16 videos. Goal number 7, compile and submit my monthly newsletter by the 15th of each month. Goal 8, read 3 books. Goal 9, the cover design for Dark Fantasy Book 1. This one I'm really excited to get started on because, I don't know, I just feel like when you write the story and you write the end on your first draft or even your final draft, it feels like you have a book because you just wrote one, but there's something about when you actually hire a cover designer and have them create the cover for you with the ideas that you have in mind. Something about getting that cover back just makes things feel so much more real because it's like your words, it has artwork and a cover to go along with it. So I'm really excited to get started on this one. I'm hoping I'll be able to have at least the first draft of what the cover will look like for the first book of my Dark Fantasy series by April. Goal 10, start researching requirements for audiobooks because I wasn't able to do that the last 2 months, so I need to do that these 2 months. Goal 11, order promo items for BookCon. So even though I do have my banner stand, there are some promotional materials like bookmarks and little postcards and other goodies that I want to get before I go to BookCon. Goal 12, do a collaboration with another YouTube writing related channel. Little spoiler alert, I already have this somewhat completed because I am doing a collab with another channel, and I will be announcing more on that very soon because it's coming up next week. Goal 13, write and journal weekly. Goal 14, go for a run 4 times a week and work out. And goal 15, my usual, strive for balance on a daily basis. So I have 15 goals. I've already kind of gotten started on some of these, so that makes me feel really good because I know March is going to be an insane month because I'm pretty much going to be preparing for the launch of Restitution. April will be the release, and I do have a lot going on with the community service organization I'm involved with, Junior League. That first week in April, actually, I have like 4 events I have to go to, and one of them is on the day of the release of Restitution. So first week of April is going to be really crazy, and all of March is going to be really crazy. But hopefully after the first week of April, things will calm down a little bit. But I think these goals are doable. Very excited for them. Like I said, I'm really happy when it comes to my progress. For my January and February goals, I feel like it was just such a great start to 2017. It put me on the right track at a good pace, so I'm ready to tackle these March and April goals. That's all that I have for you guys today. If you like the content, please make sure to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget, both of my books, The Alpha Drive and The Order of Omega, are available for purchase on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, The Book Depository, and Books A Million. You can also order signed copies. All the links are listed in the description box below. I have teamed up with Audible, the premier provider of digital audiobooks with over 180,000 titles to choose from, to give you guys some free stuff. If you go to audibletrial.com/KristenMartinBooks, then you can get a free audiobook download and a free 30-day trial for their service. My books are not yet available in audiobook format, but this is something I'm working on for the future, as you just heard in my goals. As you also heard in my goals, I am attending BookCon June 3rd and June 4th this year. I will have a table where I'll be selling and signing copies of my books, so if you are going, make sure to comment down below and let me know, and make sure to stop by my booth to say hi so I can meet you in person. I will be sending out a sneak peek of chapter 1 of my dark fantasy book in May, so make sure you go sign up and subscribe to my newsletter. You can do that at my website at KristenMartinBooks.com. On the homepage, there is a form on the right-hand side. Just fill that out, enter your email address, and that way you won't miss any sneak peeks or price promotions or any other goodies, and just news regarding me, my books, announcements, all that good stuff. And if you're not already following me on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, make sure you do that for daily writing inspiration and advice, as well as to stay up to date on any announcements or price promotions that might be going on. If you have any questions or anything you'd like me to talk about in one of my next videos, feel free to tweet at me at authorKristenM, or you can leave a comment down below. You can also ask a question or post a comment anonymously on my Ask Me Anything page on Tumblr. Again, all the links are listed below. Thank you so much again for watching. I would love for you to subscribe to my channel on your way out. Don't forget, I post new writing advice videos on Mondays and personal day in the life vlogs on Thursdays. I will see you guys next time. Bye.